Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today is a bit of a rant, a bit of a negative rant actually, because the experience that I've just had over the last couple of days has not been a very positive one, and I am talking about the theme parks at the Gold Coast. On the Gold Coast, you've got a whole bunch of amazing theme parks that, lots of fun, of course. There are lots of rides, and that is what I'm going to have a rant about, because it is, what is it, September school holidays. It's the same, it's the school holidays for everybody around Australia pretty much. Definitely for New South Wales, definitely for Western Australia, and definitely for Queensland. And what's happened is all of these holiday people, I guess it's spring, it's a little bit warmer, and they've all come to the Gold Coast. There was also a couple of things on, there's a couple of football competitions on and things like that. So it was very, very busy. Now, let me just tell you how busy it was because we have a ticket. We have the 365-day ticket. So we will be going back eventually. But let me just tell you that the lineups were absolutely ridiculous and made the experience for me very, very, very poor. So the lineups at Warner Brothers Movie World, well, we actually got a little bit lucky because very early, we were sort of really early to the park, and we went straight to the Green Lantern ride, and it was it wasn't that busy, but we pretty much had to go there straight away, and we're lucky because it wasn't broken down. The next day we drove past Movie World, and it was broken down, and I guess we were actually there on a second day to go on the Joker ride, DC Marvel's hyper coaster. And because I feel like it must be this, because the Green Lantern ride had broken down, everyone will be going to the other ride. And the lineup was absolutely astronomical. It was out of the main arena part, down the path, and I think I saw on the app that it was a 2-hour wait. A 2-hour wait for a 1-minute ride. It's not even a minute. Yeah, it was just nonsensical. And I then we went to Wet n Wild instead on the second day, third day, and at Wet n Wild we lined up for just one of those normal everyday slides, and there were 4 of them going, and it took us at least an hour 20 to get onto this slide. And then again, it was just like a normal slide. So I think we were there from 10 o'clock. We were waiting to get in the door, so we were there from 10 till 1:30, and in that time we had gone on 2 slides from 10 o'clock till 1:30. 2 slides. We went on the Calypso Beach, which of course is not going to be as busy. It was sort of, you just float around a lagoon thing, a rapid, like a river, whatever. it was fun. That's no lineup. We went to the wave beach thing, the wave pool. There's no lineup for that, obviously. But then we waited at least half an hour to 40 minutes for the first slide, which was the Constrictor, and then about an hour and a half to get onto the River Rapids, which was just, your normal everyday sort of slide. I thought it's not going to be as busy, and it was just absolutely chockers. So yeah, the lineups are just ginormous, and if I think about it, as poor people that pay $100 for entry for a day, and then they get to go down 2 slides, if you may be there for the whole day, you might go down 4 slides. Really? That's it? 4 slides for the whole day? That's just very, that's something needs to be done about that. I have a lot of ideas for how it could be improved. There could be some sort of a timing system. There could be a checking in system. It could be, so you're not sitting there the whole time just in a line waiting. Some people getting sunburnt, some people getting frustrated. It was a very, very poor experience. You're just lining up. I mean, you're paying money to line up, and then 1 minute ride. Anyway, so that was not so good. I feel like either the attractions have gotten so big that they need to expand and maybe have some more slides at Wet n Wild. Like, they really need to have a look at the amount of money that they're churning over, because it must be an awful lot. And whether they can expand with another 30 different slides maybe, or whether they change the design of the slide so that it'd be a lot quicker to go through and circle through. Because, for example, the River Rapids all went into the one pool, and so I feel like there was an issue there. Like, there's a lot of time wastage where 4 people are trying to get out of the pool. Obviously have to wait for the slowest person. I don't know whether that's the ideal setup for having a slide. I went to some slides at Hervey Bay up on a sunny coast, past the sunny coast at Hervey Bay, and there were 2 slides there, 2 or 3 different slides up there just next to the beach, and they all finished in a nice single pool. So it meant that the turnover was really, really fast. Like, there didn't need to be a lifeguard helping people out of the pool, or little kids out of the pool, because there was no pool. It was just a nice, easy finish to then get out of the slide. So, maybe it's the design, but I think, does Wet n Wild care about the user experience? I don't know, but I feel like maybe it's left a really sour taste in my mouth, and I would definitely now, unless things improved, or unless the next time I go that the experience is a lot more positive, I would not recommend going there at all. Finally, this is a special finish for SeaWorld, if anyone is watching. We went to SeaWorld and just to go on to the roller coaster there, and Leviathan, or whatever it's called, and we lined up for about 40 minutes, and at 5 o'clock they had technical issues or something. They basically just shut the ride off. So I watched what was going on, as I like to do, and they really could have just put the closed off rope thing across at like 3:30 even, because an hour and a half would have been the amount of time that you have to wait for that ride. It was silly. And the person that was like the worker that was looking after letting people through closed it at like 4:50. It was stupid. Like, why wait that long? And then there's probably, I don't know, probably a couple of $100 of us had to just leave. We've been waiting for 40 minutes. Some of the people in front of me have been waiting much longer than that. And they just said, off you go, bye-bye. No ifs, no buts, nothing, just bye-bye. So that, again, left a really, a really negative experience, from SeaWorld for those rides. So, I don't know. I think they need to do something differently. They just can't keep people waiting like that. But I guess people still go. People keep going. And, Anyway, we will go again. We will go again later in the year. Probably not on a weekend, and probably not on a super sunny hot day for Wet n Wild, because the crowds are just, I want to see what it's like when we're not in a school holiday period. But anyway, so that's it. A bit of a ranty 9-minute video. Anyway, everyone, if you've stayed to the end, thank you. What have you thought? Have you had experience? What has your experience been with Wet n Wild, or Warner Brothers Movie World, or SeaWorld? Let us know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.